Hello and welcome to Climbing Daily. Today's show is coming at you from the Manchester Depot Climbing Wall, and we're very lucky to have access to the Women's Climbing Symposium. So I'm here to find out what it's all about.
The Women's Climbing Symposium is an event about personal development really. It is the only climbing event like it, so most of the time you'd have events where it would be a film festival, whereas this one is about women coming here and learning and inspiring each other. Some women here won't have ever been on a climbing trip. We want them to go away next week and be like, right, I'm going to fun.
Today we've got 10 different coach workshops where 18 coaches will be working on those, and there's many different styles. I guess we've got fingerboarding and crack climbing that are being mobility, strength and conditioning. We've added loads more, so we've doubled the number of coach workshops this year. Yeah, there's over 400 women here to attend the day, and then all of those people on top that are making the event possible.
So I'm here with Ayla. Ayla, you've had a pretty amazing journey to get here today to the Women's Climbing Symposium. Tell me a bit about that.
Well, we're coming from Canada, so I'm definitely a little bit jet lagged. I'm still pretty tired. It's cold, it's rainy here. It's great to be able to be here today. I did come from far, but this is a great event, so it was worth the traveling.
So I'm here with Liz and Emma. Tell me about why you've come here today for the Women's Climbing Symposium.
I think it's just to connect with other women really, other women climbers, and to get some coaching from other women.
And what are you specifically looking forward to today?
Definitely listening to Shauna later on. She's an absolute inspiration.
Yeah, I started this event back when I was 17 with the Climbing Hangar. They supported me, and I started coaching a women's climbing class, and a lot of the women had similar barriers in the sport, and I never faced them personally. I'd had a very different pathway through the sport, and I thought, well, why not get all these women together and start talking about these barriers and start opening it up and try and tackle them and give them some tools to develop their climbing and just get inspired. And from the day one, it's all been about inspiring and developing and connecting women together. So yeah, it's developed over the years into an event that is now just a massive celebration of our sport. It's not about barriers, it's not about targeting weaknesses that women have, it's all about celebrating.
Do you find it more inspirational to look at women climbers compared to men climbers?
Definitely, like the power that it takes. Yeah, like you watch some of Shauna's stuff where she jumps for things and you're thinking, wow, I'd love to do that kind of thing. You can relate more to that. Obviously, you're the same size as them, and because sometimes you're climbing with guys who are like 6 foot and they can just simply like reach and grab it, whereas you have to think of a different way to get to it because you've got a shorter reach, and so it's just more relatable really.
I mean, we all have this common passion for climbing, and so that's what brings everyone together today, so I think that's really cool.
Men and women, when we see things that aren't representing women in sort of a positive way, we need to challenge in a really courageous way, but a really nice way as well, because we all make mistakes.
Our sport is male dominated, and that's changing, so I think it's inevitable that the sport and the media will represent men better because it's been male dominated for so long, but that is really changing. Climbing's growing and developing at this massive, crazy fast rate, and I think that the media are catching up with that now. You're seeing more women represented in the media, and it is changing, and it's changing for the better. And yeah, I think with events like this and women pushing themselves and putting themselves out there, like Emma said, challenging and getting in front of the lens, I think that's going to change, and yeah, you can see that happening already.
So that's it, our time here at the Women's Climbing Symposium is finished. I'm going to leave the ladies to it and see you guys soon.